this is Bowser, King of Koopa Kingdom. My children ignore me all the long day. In fact, they once rebelled, ignorant against me. And then in my dungeon, they were safely locked away. They hate me more and more each time I see them. But I just smile and walk my merry way. I really don't care that they hate me that much, because I am Bowser, and that is what I say. I try to kidnap Peach, but I never do it right. It always ends up me and Mario getting in a fight. You see, we never get along together all that well, and I'll never have success as far as I can tell. And that's why I'm angry half of the time, because I never am successful, but I think I'm doing fine. Princess Peach hates me, much as my children do. And if you really ask me, no, it's really nothing new. I always get defeated after every time I try. I end up on my back, looking up at the sky. I get thrown into bombs, I get blown up in flames. And I'm smart enough to know that Mario's to blame. He grabs me by my tail, I see the look in his eye. There's nothing I can do except to roar and cry. Try as I might, I'm then flung out of sight. So then I can develop a new super cunning plight. One day I'll steal the Princess Peach right out of her castle. She'll quickly start a fuss and then she'll cause a great hassle. It really doesn't matter all that much to me. When the kingdom sees success and I'm celebrity, I'll marry Peach and then she'll have to be my queen. She will woo with me and be the best ruler ever seen. So the bottom line of this is that I'm gonna win. I'll flame Mario, be the best king ever been.
Peace from the castle. I bring the king for you. Here's truly Princess Toadstool.
So, this is Bowser, King of Koopa Kingdom. My children ignore me all the long day. In fact, they once rebelled, ignorant against.
What's up, everybody on YouTube? It is me, BowserN64. I am so happy you're here. I'm not going to show you my face yet because the stream's not started, but, dude, I am so excited to be here. We are hanging loose. That means we are taking questions. We are taking friends. We are just like, you know, being super like all up in this whole hanging out and being hanging loose sort of thing. So basically, you know, I don't know how to explain it, you know. It's like you're in my living room and I'm in your living room. That sounds really strange, but that's what the worldwide internet allows to happen. And I am so excited to be streaming again. Don't really have a plan for tonight's stream, just kind of hanging loose and hanging out with everybody. Answering the chat, you know, just talking about random stuff, really. You know, so yeah, it's like a major social gathering right now. Hashtag iamacreator community. Stream will be live soon. Actually, it's live already. But I'm just letting people kind of come into the stream, and we will switch to webcam as soon as we get people here. So stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. By the way, since you're already here, here's a little video about me, my channel, and everything I do here on YouTube.
Welcome to YouTube. I make videos.
Yes, 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 I make videos. That's what I do here on YouTube. I think the microphone's working. Is the microphone working? Wow, it is super sensitive too. Wow. So, everybody, yeah, I will be back soon. Here comes the big one.
So, this is Bowser, King of Koopa Kingdom. My children ignore me all the long day. In fact, they once rebelled, ignorant against me. And then in my dungeon, they were safely locked away. They hate me more and more each time I see them. But I just smile and walk my merry way. I really don't care that they hate me that much, because I am Bowser, and that is what I say. I try to kidnap Peach, but I never do it right. It always ends up me and Mario getting in a fight. You see, we never get along together all that well, and I'll never have success as far as I can tell. And that's why I'm angry half of the time, because I never am successful, but I think I'm doing fine. Princess Peach hates me, much as my children do. And if you really ask me, no, it's really nothing new. I always get defeated after every time I try. I end up on my back, looking up at the sky. I get thrown into bombs, I get blown up in flames. And I'm smart enough to know that Mario's to blame. He grabs me by my tail, I see the look in his eye. There's nothing I can do except to roar and cry. Try as I might, I'm then flung out of sight. So then I can develop a new super cunning plight. One day I'll steal the princess peach right out of her castle. She'll quickly start a fuss and then she'll cause a great hassle. It really doesn't matter all that much to me. When the kingdom sees success and I'm celebrity, I'll marry Peach and then she'll have to be my queen. She will woo with me and be the best ruler ever seen. So the bottom line of this is that I'm gonna win. I'll flame Mario, be the best king ever been.
Feast on the castle. I bring the cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool.
Welcome to YouTube. I make videos.
Hey, Bowser! What is it, Toad?
I was really disappointed how you didn't do a Luigi's Mansion stream the other day.
Oh yeah, that disappointed you?
Yeah, I really like Luigi's Mansion, and I have like a major big role in the intro of the game.
Yeah, well, that's great. So, okay, so yeah.
What? That doesn't even make sense, Bowser.
I know. It didn't mean to make sense. I'm just real close to the microphone right now. Whoa!
Bowser, you're hurting my ears.
Whoa!
Ah! Ah, it's too much. Ah, help me! Ah!
Hey, you sound like you're doing Super Mario Advance. What's up? I believe that's Jack's cat on the screen there. I can't tell because my TV's a little bit messed up, but dude, what's up? I'm so glad you're here. It is BowserN64. We are back with full speed internet. I'm going to update you guys on all that in a little bit, but I mean, seriously, I'm so excited to be streaming again. I am so happy you are here. I got email notifications that you were subscribed to me on Twitch. I really appreciate that as well. And yeah, so I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to check out and see if I can actually read the name here. Yeah, it's Jack's Cat 1 OG. Awesome. And by the way, I got the ultimate audio setup finally. I finally got a good way to just go live with minimal work on my part and just kind of get right into it and not have to worry about finagling all these different things. Still trying and experimenting new stuff. Yes, I am so happy to be back. It has been a long while. I'm so happy you're here, though. Not really a bunch of plans tonight. We're just kind of hanging out, you know, like if we were all in the same room, just kind of chatting and you know, conversating and all that stuff. So, yeah, conversating. It's a big old word right there. But, yeah, I mean, we're live right now, but we're gonna go live into a live webcam view in a little bit. We're just kind of waiting for more people to show up. How have you been, Jack's cat? How's life been treating you? If I'm talking really loud, I'm just kind of close to the microphone right now. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. You have any Thanksgiving plans, or how was Halloween? I've been great too. I've just been super busy, and like I said, like before I left, 4 months ago, um, they there's just it's a really long story about why I don't have internet, but I do have it now, and that's all that matters. But before, I mean, our ISP out here in the country is so bad, you wouldn't believe how incompetent they are. Like, they can't do anything on time, and it's like, it's crazy. Like you would not believe it. I mean, like I said, I could write a book about like all the stuff I've had to do with them, but I only had like half speed to deal with, so I really had to downsize the quality of my streams a bunch. Right now we're streaming at 500 kilobytes per second at 480p, which is pretty much as our connection can handle, because we don't really have a very fast connection. It's a very tiny upload speed, so this is about as good as we can get. Used a lot of sharpening and stuff to get it nice and easy to see. But yeah, so that's that. Halloween was good. I didn't trick or treat though. Oh, here in Wisconsin, yeah, I bet that's kind of a common thing there too. I think the rural areas kind of get slighted when it comes to internet priority, honestly. Most ISPs seem to do that. I didn't trick or treat either. I didn't even dress up in costume. I wanted to, but I wasn't in the neighborhood to go, doing that. I mean, it would be fun though, I guess. Hey, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I learned earlier tonight there was this post on Facebook about, it was a live stream from a doorbell. Those doorbells with the cameras in them. Speaking of trick-or-treating, there was a kid that went up and he was actually talking, not talking. Wow, I must be tired. He was trick-or-treating, and the people weren't home that were at the house, and so he got there and the bowl of candy was empty. So he saw a little girl coming up like dressed as a princess behind him. And this kid was like 8 years old or something. I mean, that's awesome, like, what he did. And so he saw her coming up, and he took some of his own candy out of his own, like, pumpkin and put it in the bowl so that she would have something to get. It was like, how sweet is that? That is amazing. Like, that's amazing that he cared about something like that. I thought that was a really neat story. And since they have a live feed of it, from the doorbell, they pretty much know that it actually happened. I know, isn't that cool? I don't know where you could find that video. It's probably, like, gone viral already. I mean, it has gone viral. So it's probably easy to find if you hop on Facebook, but I haven't looked at it yet. But, I mean, that's just amazing that he would be that considerate and thinking of her when he's only that little, Yeah, it's probably on YouTube too. It's probably everywhere. Okay, well, I don't think many we're gonna have like tons of people showing up real soon anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into a webcam view. Everybody who sees a replay of this is BowserN64, and I'm shouting into the microphone. Let me get a little bit further away so I don't blow your eardrums out. And yes, welcome to the stream. I am so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be streaming again. It's been way too long, and I am so happy to be talking to you guys and experiencing this awesome streaming experience again. And by the way, guys, since you're already here, here's a little video about me, my channel, and everything I do here. Alright guys, welcome back to Hangin' Loose with BowserN64. So excited that you are here. Oh yeah, the intro, it is a classic. Like, there's a long story behind that intro too. Like, I'll tell you, I want to be on webcam view because I feel like I'm being like super impersonal and all that, like with just an image up there. But I'm guessing you can hear me because the microphone is supposedly on, so... It says, I've been sick recently with a cold, which has been sucky. Yeah, that does suck. I'm sorry about that. There's a lot of people at work that are getting sick, too. Okay, cool. Glad you can hear me. Alright, we are going live to webcam view in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? I forgot my sound effects, but oh well. I hooked up a different webcam here. What's up, guys? It's me, BowserN64. Don't worry, this is not representing how good the webcam stream's gonna be. I have a better webcam. This is my other webcam that shoots at a different angle. But welcome to the stream, guys. So excited you're here. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I make videos on YouTube. That's what I do. As for the intro, well, that intro has quite a story behind it. Basically, I was playing around on this recorder that is also my microphone, and I was just kind of messing around a bit. Is my microphone even on? I don't think I see the microphone on. Okay, good. I was like, did I add the microphone? Anyway, I was experimenting, and I kind of did like a multi-track recording of everything there, and wonder what this is pointing at. Let's see. Yeah, it's not pointing in the right direction, and I don't want to adjust it because I'm lazy. So, yeah. But anyway, I was recording a multi-track recording of just kind of like I didn't use a metronome or anything, just kind of like boom, 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 and I like added all that stuff together, and then for some reason I listened to it and I was like, you know, I really need an intro video for my channel, and most people do all this like fancy CGI stuff. But, like, what if I did, like, a more, like, a real-life thing that really represents, like, what I actually do on YouTube, and it's not just a flashy intro, but it's kind of a definition of my channel. And I was like, you know, this really sounds like the soundtrack that should go behind that, and then maybe I should, like, time the entrance into the scene of all the stuff that I mess with, like my DS, and video camera, and gamesharks and stuff for Nintendo 64, and like just kind of pop them in the scene on beat of the music. That might look pretty cool. So I started editing it, and I was like, whoa, this is it. This is the moment that I went from like just making videos to like loving making videos, because now I can actually, you know, have this kind of thing that defines what my channel is about, and it's catchy, and it's my signature sound in it, and it's just like, it screams like, this is me, unapologetically, and like, this is what BowserN64 is, and you gotta take it or leave it, because that's what this channel is about. And I was like, that's exactly what that thing needed to sound like. And then people really started to love it, like when I started broadcasting it in my streams, they were like, dude, that's awesome. I mean, I think the best way to describe it is just to play it again. So as you see, it's kind of like catchy, the boom, 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 and it's musical, so it kind of identifies like, wham, this is BowserN64's video and no one else's, and it's just cool. Like, I don't know, it makes me feel good inside whenever I hear that, because, I mean, I need to do some more editing on it, because I have other stuff that I own now I need to include in it, and I will do that eventually. like different consoles and stuff like that. And I already know how I'm gonna incorporate all of them while keeping the existing stuff that's already in the video. It's gonna be hilarious. But it was really cool, like being a part of that and just finding that. And it's gone through several editing phases, especially for the part where it says the BowserN64 production. This part. So that's you know, it's basically done at this point. But yeah, that's basically the story behind it. I was really excited when I you know, kind of came up with it. It was really exciting to be a part of something like that. But I feel like I'm leaving something out, but I guess not. I'm gonna switch webcams now. What's up? Welcome to 1080p or like 720p. No, 1080p at 30 frames a second. It's awesome. Oh, there's a webcam. I'm like looking like that's not quite okay. There it is. It's like I haven't streamed in a while, and you can tell. It's like, how do I do this again? It really does represent your channel. It's great. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like it does too. And I was like, I mean, I tried to come up with something like CG and like super cool and stuff. And like all the flashy stuff, like 3D and all that. But I was like, you know, that just isn't me. It doesn't feel like what I do. And if I put something like that out there, people are going to expect that I like do all this 3D modeling and stuff, and it's like, no, I don't do that. I just like play games and act like kind of like an idiot, you know? I mean, it's like I got to stay home from school yesterday. Yeah. Well, that's good, right? At least you got some rest and stuff. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 is the shizzle, dog. It's awesome. It is the most Nintendo game from Nintendo. I'm going to steal those words from someone who wrote an article on, was it TechCrunch or, I don't know. It was a tech site that said, if you search Luigi's Mansion reviews, it'll come up. You'll know what I'm talking about. But they said it's the most Nintendo game from Nintendo ever. Because it's like they do like self-advertising in the game in such a brilliant way. And the lighting on the Nintendo Switch, the way they pull off the lighting and the dream sequences like in the beginning. And then they transition from that into like a super dark and eerie, but still incredibly hilarious and fun environment for Luigi in a cartoon universe. That is cool. Like, that would be very hard to pull off. They had to really know what they were doing to do that. That was really impressive, I thought. It is so fun. Yes, it is. Especially when you're whacking ghosts around with a vacuum cleaner. Whack, 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 whack. I was like, the first time I saw that, I died laughing. I was like, yes, this is Nintendo. I do have a Switch, yes. I was gonna record it. I want to apologize. Some of you may notice that those videos I did about Luigi's Mansion 3 totally disappeared. That's because I hid them because I didn't get to do it. So I was like, there's no need to have them out there. And basically what happened is my Razer Ripsaw, which is my capture card, has decided to no longer interface with my computer because they upgraded to... Razer has upgraded the software to Razer Synapse 3. And it runs on Razer Synapse 2. And there was no way to get it to work. So, and I couldn't get my Nintendo Switch to output video to it. And I definitely couldn't get a pass-through from my Switch to my TV. So, I can't record it unless I actually shoot the screen with a camera. So, I mean, I can do that. If you guys want that, I can do that. I would be happy to. It would be minimal setup for me and it would be easier. But I really don't think at this point that... I mean, Razer Synapse won't even launch on my computer anymore for whatever stupid reason. And I don't think that I will be able to get it working without hours of messing with it and trying to get it to work. Have you played Luigi's Mansion 2? I have. I have it on my Nintendo 3DS right here. It's super awesome. I really like that game too. I like them all. I would probably say that my favorites are actually, gosh, I can't pick favorites. No, there's no way. But my 3DS, I have it right there. You'll see it on the screen. 3DS takes a long time to load. There it is, Luigi's Mansion. What? And it's Dark Moon. So, it's a great game. It's a bit hard to play in 3D though. It's like, after seeing the 3DS, I kind of thought like that graphical quality was going to represent Nintendo in future handhelds, period. So I kind of got disinterested, which I kind of feel bad that I did that. But they aren't that way, because like when the Switch came out and I first saw like Yoshi's Crafted World, that was the first game I got on my Switch. I've only had it for like maybe 3 weeks. So and I got Crafted World and I was like, holy cow, these graphics and this lighting is incredible. And I was like, I did not expect this. And then it started to hit me. Well, that's because the Nintendo Switch is a console and also a handheld. So it's basically a console with a screen on it, which is brilliant. I mean, no one else in the game market is doing that. You know, the PS4, Xbox One, you have to plug into a TV to use, or you have to stream to a computer. And, you know, you can't actually just take it with you with a screen on it. And it was like, that way there's no lag, there's no caveats, there's no sacrifices that you have to make. And Nintendo gets that. Like, they're like, dude, why have it sit in the dock and be a console, and then have, like, the controller have a screen on it, like with the Wii U, when you could just take the console with you, put the controllers on it, and have a screen to play on. It was like, that's just downright brilliant. And I was really kind of worried when I heard that it was 720p versus 1080p on like a television is 1080p through the dock, and it goes down to 720p when you're playing in handheld mode. And I was like, I don't know about that. Maybe it'll look really grainy, because I was really worried that it looked blocky like it did on the 3DS. And I was thinking, I don't want that. So for a while I stayed away from the Switch. But when I finally made the plunge, it was the best thing I've ever done. It's probably the best console I've bought since probably Nintendo 64. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the Game Boys were great, and DS was pretty cool. Although those games have not aged well, because remember, they're 256 by 192 resolution. But even on 3DS XL and stuff, seems like things pretty much still look kind of blocky. And I was like, this is cool. It's okay to settle for this for a handheld experience. As far as choosing that instead of console is a bit hard for me. Like, I don't know. I would feel like I was missing out. But now with the Switch, all that's gone. Like, I don't even feel that at all anymore. And like, I've already made up my mind that I'm just gonna, I'm all in love with Nintendo all over again. Seriously. How do you add each other on Switch? I don't know how that works. Can you tell me? Where is my Switch? Oh, there it is. Also, I was gonna do a special video revealing this, but I guess this is that special video. Check out what case I got for it. What? And then I got, I've kind of gone away from cartridges because I like the idea of having a self-contained game on a cartridge, but I have no storage for stuff. So I was like, I'm going to download all my games, and I have everything right here in digital format. Oddly enough, Luigi's Mansion 3 was the last thing I was playing. So, I don't know why the webcam won't see it, but... There we go. It's super reflective. There you go. It looks awesome. It's brand new. And yes, guys, this is the brand new model that they came out with the better battery life as well. I rarely have to charge my battery at all. And if I do, I'm all covered because I have this awesome Anchor battery pack. It's a 20,000 mega amp or milliamp hour battery pack. It'll charge most phones about 7 times. And it'll charge my Nintendo Switch about 3 times, I think. It's pretty dope. It's awesome. So I just plug it in with my phone charger cable because I have a USB-C phone. Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. So I'm pretty much good to go. I do not have waterproof on Switch. I do have the controller covers though. I have the Nyko armor on it. So the controllers are covered. As you can see how they're kind of shiny. And I have complete protection around the console itself. Main reason I don't have waterproofing is because I don't intend to be playing it in the pool. So, and there's other things I can do that I wouldn't have to worry about, like use my phone, which is waterproof. So I would just play games on my phone instead of take my Switch in the pool with me. But it's pretty awesome. Like, there's no way to really prove how much battery life I get to you guys, but I would say I can't really sit anymore and play a game for like 6 hours or something like that to really test out the battery life, because I just do not have that much time or interest to play a game that long. Because like when I buy a game, I want to be able to... Oh yeah, here's my game collection. When I play a game, I want to be able to just play it casually and not have to finish it all in one go. Because to me, games are so expensive now that it's really best, I think, to enjoy them a little bit at a time, like a sweet snack. And so that's basically how I play my games. But I love my Switch. It is the most brilliant thing I've seen from Nintendo in years. I mean, it's truly spectacular. And I'm super excited that it's not grainy. Like, it's console quality graphics, even on handheld mode. Which is, like, the best thing you could want from a Nintendo console. I'm serious. I mean, what would it have been like if we could take the Nintendo Wii with us? Like the original Wii. That would be crazy. Or the N64. Of course, they have those other mods people have done that are not Nintendo licensed, that you can do that. You can take it with you because they put screen on it, like a sharp LCD screen. But as far as having a Nintendo licensed handheld of those consoles, no go so far. Oh, yeah, we were gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm tired. By the way, guys, this is BowserN64, hanging loose. And I'm just kind of just, you know, hanging out and visiting with you guys. And available now. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, here's a little video about me, my channel, and everything I do here on YouTube. That's what I do here on YouTube. I turn my microphone on again. Oh no, is my mouse dead? For reals? What? Why would I turn it off? That's dumb. Oh, there we go. Okay, microphone's on. Anyway, yeah, I make videos on YouTube. Awesome. Select profile in top corner. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Add friend. Oh, I see. I didn't know you did it from there. I thought you did it from the game like a Nintendo DS case. Nintendo DS days. Huh. That's cool. You learn something every day, right? Search by code. Where is that? Let's... Friend list. Add friend. Search with friend code. Okay. I have it open now. SW. Oh, okay, yeah, it says that follows SW. Oh, cool, thanks. I'm adding you right now. 05 42 7492 749. No, not okay. 9 2 6316. Please wait. Ba-bam! Unable to load your friend. I don't know why. Unable to find your friend. I was trying to read the webcam. Okay, I must have put it in wrong. Let me get closer. That's weird. I don't know what my friend code is. 05 04 no 0542. I'm gonna touchscreen this. 0542 7492 6316. Boom. Unable to find your friend. What? That's weird. I'm on the Wi-Fi, right? Yeah? Oops. It went back to the game. Let me... Okay, your friend code. Okay. Hey guys, this is great. Because I might get some new friends. For all the people who watch my channel, that'd be cool if we could actually have friend codes traded with each other. Yeah, mine is SW602437686993. I don't know why I couldn't add you. That's kind of weird. I'm on the Wi-Fi and everything, so it's strange. And that was all correct. You got it? Cool. Hey, friend request received. I've never seen that before. I'm so excited. Like what? About friends. They're like super special people that you play games with. Luigi's Mansion. Online. Friend code. Okay, it tells you there too. So, add friend. Friend request. Okay, there it is. That's so simple. I can't believe I didn't know that's how it worked, but I guess it's because it's all that it's in your profile. And that's like why I was so confused. JatsCat1. Cool. Alright, I'm adding you. This is it. This is it. Become friends. Become friends. It's on. It's happening right now. If I can get my webcam to adjust. Come on. Seriously, technology. Come on. You can do that. You can do better than this. Ah, seriously. Alright, here we go. Become friends. I want to read it. Let me read it. Ding. What? We just became friends. That's awesome. I wanted to do that because it's like the first one I've ever done. So, like, I don't think I ever did one on. I always played local, like with friends, like in person. I never actually added friends on DS or DSi either. Because I never have internet. That's why. That's awesome. Thank you for wanting to be my friend. That's awesome. It really is. I don't know if we play the same games. I guess we do. Let's see. I guess I can look at what you play. Oh, yeah. There you go. Mario Odyssey. Have it. I don't have Fortnite. I would install that on PC if I could, probably, if I played it. Luigi's Mansion 3. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. That's like super, like, awesome Nintendo brand loyalty that you already got that game like I did. Like, I pre-ordered. Because I wanted the gold coins. Which, it'll be really great, like, if I buy other games like Kirby and stuff, eventually. Alright. And you're now a best friend. I made you a best friend. So you should feel super, super special. Because I do. That's cool. So, like, how does that work? Like, if I'm in sleep mode, will I get notifications when I turn on that you want to play a game or something? Or do I have to, like, reach out to you? Or what is the deal? You know, the Switch is so addictively fun that it's fun to just keep pressing menus and stuff and, like, just flipping through the menus with the buttons. It's like I have a Switch. Ooh. I think we can play. Oh, is Scarescraper in Luigi's Mansion 3? I only saw the other mode, like under multiplayer. Let me get there. Return to title screen. Cause like, what do they call it? The new mode. Cause I know they had Scarescraper on 3DS. Scream Park. They call it Scream Park. So is that the same thing as Scarescraper? Like, is it? I mean, I'm guessing you have to unlock Scarescraper, maybe? I'm hoping, anyway. I really like that, especially that you can play it alone and try to clear levels on your own. I thought that was kind of cool. On 3DS, I should specify. It's where I did that. Yeah, my only two options are story and Scream Park. So if I lower my screen brightness, you could probably see it better on webcam. There we go. See? So I don't know why it does that. Hey, am I the only one that likes to play my Switch at maximum screen brightness? Oh, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. That's okay. Okay, well, actually, it's not a spoiler alert because I'm glad that it's in there. Because I was worried it wasn't. Can you still play single player, like, on your own? Like, in the 3DS version, you could choose not to go online, and you could play just on your own against the computer. And I love that. Like, I love multiplayer with single player. Because it's a good way to practice, and it's also fun to do when you've explored the mansion and you found all the secrets and stuff. It's still something to come back to the game for. So there's lots of stuff you can unlock in this game, right? Because I'm still at the beginning. I don't want any spoilers, but it'd be great to know if there's tons to unlock, you know? I'm pretty sure that Luigi's Mansion 3 is going to be an instant classic. I mean, there's nothing like it. There really isn't. And there's so much humor. It's like awesome. There is a ton. I like that. I like the sound of that. That's awesome. I've been playing Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze too. That's actually a Wii U game that got ported to the Nintendo Switch. It is so awesome. It's like sometimes it like makes me tear up because it's so Nintendo and it's so beautiful and pretty and the music's great. It's like just a 5-star game. That's awesome. Yes! I'm so happy to know that. Thank you for checking that for me. I actually looked online. Like, I searched Google for that, and the game had just come out, so no one knew yet. That was, like, kind of cool, you know? And again, going back to what I said before, I don't have to shout anymore. This microphone's really sensitive. But, basically what I was saying before is I was going to play a Luigi's launch stream, like Luigi's Mansion 3 launch stream, but like I said, my Razor Ripsaw wouldn't work, and like it wouldn't turn green, and the drivers, I don't think the drivers are communicating with the Synapse software, so I don't think that it will work. And I didn't want to waste your time trying to get it to work. So I kind of missed out on doing a launch stream because of that. Everything else was set and ready to go. I was kind of upset, but it is what it is, I guess. There's always other games, and so yeah, I just want to apologize to everybody for that. I'm really sorry for leading you on. Like, I would be able to, you know, get into it and play, and I know a lot of people were wanting to watch it and see what it was like, because not many people have played it yet. And kind of missed the window because of technology. So, yeah. Technology 1, BowserN64 0. This happens sometimes. Not very often, though. I'm usually pretty handy with technology. Like, to my surprise, I've actually found out that I know more about how computers operate than Geek Squad does at Best Buy. Which, at least the one I go to, which really kind of frightened me, to be honest. Like, This is sad. We pay all this money and we want all this stuff fixed. And it's like, you know, they don't know. They don't know. And I'm sure there's some of them that do. But a lot of the ones I talk to, it's like I asked them questions that they didn't have the answer to. It's like, no. Which, not rapping on Geek Squad in a bad way. It's just kind of, it surprised me, is all. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a terrific game. You will love it. If you love Luigi's Mansion 3, man, it's awesome. It's really challenging too. It is not easy. Neither is Yoshi's Crafted World. Yeah. Basically, you can kind of tell that, like, when I first got my Switch, I got Yoshi's Crafted World, and then I got Mario Kart 8, then also a Wii U game that got ported, and then I got Super Mario Odyssey, or was it Zelda? No, it was Super Mario Odyssey, and then Zelda Breath of the Wild, and then Donkey Kong Country, and then finally Luigi's Mansion 3. So I'm like trying to cover all the like hardcore AAA Nintendo bases in the games here. And of Kirby, of course. I got the demo for Kirby. But of course a demo is not a full game. Eventually I'm going to get the real full game, but I kind of heard about them getting in Smash, but I didn't. I'm not really interested in the remasters too much. Just because they've changed things like voices and music and stuff that, in my opinion, shouldn't be changed. I like the fact that they care about the old software like that, old games like that, enough to make a remaster. But really all I really want in a remaster is better graphics and everything else the same. Maybe more levels. And at least if you make more music, use the original synthesizers and use the original I think my webcam's getting out of focus a bit. Oh well. Use the original synthesizers and make it match the original music, you know. I haven't played them, but the trailers are not appealing to me. Like, it's like, meh. But Luigi's Mansion 3, I was like, yeah, I'm getting that game. In fact, I want you to know that the game that pushed me over the edge, the game that actually pushed me over the cliff and made me dive into Nintendo Switch and invest in it, was actually Luigi's Mansion 3. And the other games I just experienced because they were already out. But Luigi's Mansion 3, as soon as I found out that there was going to be a 3, I knew I had to go out and get the console to play it. I mean, there's no question about it. It's like, I've been wanting that since I played the 3DS version. Like I said, it was all blocky and stuff, and it was fun. But it wasn't quite a console quality sequel. You know? And I was super excited to see Luigi's Mansion still be popular enough to actually make it to Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion is kind of like watching a movie, but it's more interactive than a lot of games that try to be movies now, too, which is really nice. It's so bright in here. I've had to make it so bright in here so that I can, like, see what I'm doing. Or that the camera can see me. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good balance, I think, that they got with Luigi's Mansion 3. You got lots of replay value, you've got great gameplay, which is what the game is all about, but then you've also got great cinematics that actually aren't just filler. They aren't just filling the gap, and adding play hours. You know, they're actually they're telling a story that you want to know and that you need to know. And I think that's brilliant, like how they did that. Instead of just like focusing on fancy cinematics and then some gameplay that still leaves you wanting more, they kind of like satisfy your urge for Luigi's Mansion in so many unexpected ways. It's really fun. The sound effects are great. His expressions are precious a lot of times. Like, I mean, it's like watching a Pixar movie. It's so good. Like, if I could compare the Nintendo Switch to cinematics, it would be animated Pixar. It's that good. It's that lifelike in a cartoonish form. It's incredible. And I immediately noticed that when I got a Switch. It's a great console. It's got great games. And the only thing is I kind of feel like I didn't know how good it was before I got it. Because it's not just because of my preconceptions from the 3DS, but it's like it was advertised, but I didn't really get it. Like, I didn't really understand how powerful it was. I didn't really understand the convenience of being able to take it with you, because to me that's cool, but if the games don't look great and they look all blocky and they look outdated, and it's hard to get immersed in them because they seem a little behind the times, that kind of breaks it for me. So I was really excited to find out that they weren't, and that they are totally up to 2019 standards, and of course later 2020 as well. So that's pretty incredible. Like, basically the Nintendo Switch is what we all wanted the Game Boy Advance to be when it first came out. Like, when we saw the Game Boy Advance, we expected something kind of like this. As far as, like, good quality graphics on a screen that you can see and stuff like that, Quick question, how has that mod of Super Mario 64 DS you were working on doing? Oh, actually I haven't been working on it recently. I kind of gave up on it because I didn't know if people were really interested in it, and but apparently people are, and basically it's probably 10% done, maybe 15. I'm a bit limited in what I can change in that game without breaking it, so I'm going to take a lot of the levels, and while the levels are going to still have the same scenery layout, all the objects in the level and stuff are going to be different, and they're going to be I'm going to make puzzles and stuff like that. It's going to be a long-term project, and it requires a lot of testing also, and I have to test it on my DSi, which I'm really happy I have a DSi XL that my niece gave me. It was just super exciting because it's a great way to test my mods and stuff on DS games. But it's a pretty big project. I also want to do things like change music and things like that. Requires a little bit of knowledge and programming a bit to get things to work just right. But it's coming along slowly. It's a project I'm doing completely on my own, and what I'm trying to do really is make the best approximation of what I would say would be Super Mario 64 2. Because we never really got, quote unquote, Super Mario 64 2, although Nintendo said it was scheduled to be released a long time ago, back in the 90s. But, and a lot of people like to say that, on the GameCube, Super Mario Sunshine was Super Mario 64 2. Some people also said Super Mario Galaxy was Super Mario 64 2. And you could even make the case that Super Mario Odyssey is Super Mario 64 2 because of similar gameplay. But what I think really happened is they kind of took elements from Super Mario 64 2 and released them in a bunch of different games. So I would kind of be making an unofficial Super Mario 64 2 with keeping the same lineup of characters, you know, on the DS, and you would be able to. I think it'd be kind of more similar to like a Lost Level situation to the Nintendo Entertainment System. You know, you had you had the really famous Super Mario 64 1, then you had the Super Mario 60, not Super Mario 64, Super Mario Brothers 1, and then Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels, which basically is the identical engine to Super Mario Brothers 1, but it's just different levels, you know? So I'm basically adding levels to the game. It's kind of hard to explain, but that's about as close as I can get at the moment. I will be releasing teaser videos eventually. With the state of DS emulation, it'll be easy to record stuff like that now, and things. I mean, I still love my Nintendo DS. It's never gonna die in my heart because I've got Drastic DS on both of my phones here, so that I can play my DS games whenever I want. I keep going back to them too. Like, I think the Switch is probably the most high fidelity screen we've had on a Nintendo console, but the DS, it's just a great balance. Like, you've got good games that look great, but they don't look spectacular. But you're okay and you're willing to put up with it because it's a handheld, and it doesn't use much battery power. It's a great console to go back to, like when you want to experience something a little older. And I don't know, it's like for a gamer, it's like you have these vibes that happen in you when you go back to a console, and you're like, whoa, this is what this was? You know, after you're like playing all these fancy graphics and stuff, you're like, whoa, this is what we had. It's like, this is still cool, you know? So that's kind of what helps me keep working on things like the Mario 64 mod. I mean, that thing's from 2004. And I think it's 2004. And that's a long time ago now. I mean, do you realize that's 15 years ago? Jeez, that is so long ago in technology. So that's just kind of why I thought people were interested. I was going to try to finish it for my own self. But then I would like, you know, I would think about it every now and then and be like, you know, it would be cool. Maybe people would be like excited about it again. It's not really a remaster, but it's kind of a continuation. It's hard to explain. I mean, part of what keeps me so devoted to it also is that when I first played Super Mario 64 back in 96, I actually dreamed about levels that weren't in the game. Like secret testing levels where like one of them you get a wing cap at the top of a really long staircase, and the staircase was all checkered like the floor and the lobby of Peach's castle. And it was like all this weird test stuff laid out. It's hard to explain. Like, you have to visualize it, really. But I was like, I have to make that. Like, something's telling me I have to make that. I have to come up with a way to build that. Because I have to make that reality, or I will never be able to have peace. Because I remember turning on the Nintendo 64 and thinking that that level existed. And no matter how I tried, I went to Hazy Maze Cave, I went to Bob-omb Battlefield, I tried to glitch the game, I tried to do all this stuff and explore all these secret areas, and that place didn't exist. And I was like, what? So then when the DS came out, and I got an action replay, and I started hacking it, people found the test levels, 1 and 2. in the game. And so I automatically thought, whoa, these test levels on Super Mario 64 DS are going to be exactly what I dreamed about, right? But they weren't. They were a little bit different. So I was still excited to play them, but they weren't what I dreamed. And I was thinking, you know, if I can't get that through, you know, Nintendo's own development of the game, why can't I do that on my own and, you know, modify that on my own and put that in there? You know, so that's what I'm working on. And there is a way to design levels, but it's pretty complex 3D modeling, and it's pretty tricky. And the game likes to crash if you do almost anything out of what it expects. So it's really challenging to get a stable ROM. And I'm also not going to be providing ROMs in their traditional format. What I will be doing is providing a patch that you will be able to apply to your own ROMs. That way I'm not giving you copyrighted material. And what it will do is it'll analyze the file, in this case a ROM, DS-ROM, find out what the changes are, pop those changes in that I made to it and annex them or add them to it. And hopefully, if all goes well, it should still be a working ROM. So that's my idea. We'll see how that works, but it's a very complicated process. You've had those same vibes when you return to your Wii? Yeah, me too. I dig out my Wii every now and then and play them, but these days I more emulate my games because I'm just really sick of plugging stuff into my TV and having to route all these cords everywhere. I was just like, I just want to play the game. Just let me play the game. I'm thinking of getting an old model 3DS so I can replay Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. That's a good idea. I actually thought about getting the Nintendo 3DS XL, the new one, with a new screen on it. The main reason I was thinking of doing that was because I thought that the screen would be bigger. Well, if it was bigger, it would be brighter. And from my research, that's not necessarily true. It's about proportionate, you know, to the size of the screen as to where the brightness is. But compared side by side, the 3DS and the XL don't look really brighter than each other. In fact, people actually said that the original 3DS was brighter than the XL, which is really surprising. So I thought that I would, you know, need to upgrade to the XL because I heard that there were a lot of games, or some games, that only played on the new 3DS XL. And so I said, well, I need one because I wanted to play Luigi's Mansion with the face tracking 3D and all that. But for the price of like almost, you know, $150 to go and get one of those, you know, just play the existing games I already own on a bigger system that takes more room, and the graphics are still going to look blocky, I can't really justify it. And I really like my original form factor of my 3DS. It is a bit small for my hands, but it is, it represents what the 3DS was originally. So, to sacrifice that for something else just doesn't seem right to me. So I'm trying to just kind of make myself accept this is the 3DS, this is what it is, this is what happened with it, this is history, and just play it like it is. So getting a 3DS in the original form factor is a good idea, and they're pretty affordable now. You can pick one up for about $80 supposedly. So Yeah, if you're sitting or laying in a certain way, it does get screwed up. Yes, I definitely agree. And I've actually moved my head side to side to see how still I have to keep it just to get the 3D to work. And it's really pretty unforgiving. But then when I turn the 3D off, like in Luigi's Mansion, the game just looks drab. And it doesn't pop anymore. So I keep it on, and I keep it on all the way. And eventually I can get used to it. But if I haven't played the console in a while, it's a bit jarring to come back to. I still wouldn't give up 3D entirely, though. Like, I wouldn't go and buy a 2DS. Even though they're cheaper, I would miss the 3D. I would still want it. So, that's why I've stuck with my 3DS. I went out and got one about 2 years after they came out. And, I like it. But it's, the graphical quality does leave a lot to be desired. Eye tracking 3D is kind of sucky. Oh yeah, really? I'm surprised. People were talking about it like it was the holy grail. The way they advertised it is like it was just infallible or something. Is it really that much of an improvement? Is it just like a marginal improvement that you don't really notice? Like, you bought it expecting it to be huge, but then it's just like, it's there. And you still have the problems, like if you move your head side to side, it messes up the 3D? Or is it like way, way better? Like, it's not really worth an upgrade, is it? I mean, I can think of a lot I can do with $150. Namely, buy almost 3 Switch games, you know? It's good, but eye tracking can suck at some point. Yeah, I get that. Well, no system's perfect, you know? So that's just the nature of the beast. I'm surprised more people aren't here. It must be a night that people are going to bed early or busy. I think it's bigger and the screen is bigger, so that's good. Yeah. It is brighter? Like, how much brighter would you say? Like, I went on Reddit and I tried to research and no one really could tell me if it was brighter or not. Like, I didn't ask, but I went through and I crawled through other people's comments and replies and stuff. %50 brighter? 50%. What are you measuring that 50% from? The highest brightness setting? On the original 3DS? Because honestly, if it's that bright, it might be worth the upgrade. Like, here's a good example. Is it like comparing the original Game Boy SP to the new Game Boy SP that had like the super bright screen on it? So is it like the SP kind of? Like the really good one? Oh, my leg sleep is gonna hurt. Ow. Yeah, kind of like that. So if you saw the two consoles side by side, would you say that the XL is like super bright compared to the 3DS? Like, cause when you turn the 3D on, the screen seems to get dimmer because They explained it to me, but I don't remember what they said. It's like, oh, it's your eyes that think it's dimmer because you're looking at the 3D effect and you're not seeing as much light, or something like that. Oh no, we have this unstable stream. Ow! Are we dropping a lot of frames? Because I'm seeing a big red thing here. Ow. Something connected to the network. I gotta fix this. We just started dropping tons of frames. Xbox is off. Oh. I think my other phone was downloading junk. It's probably doing updates for apps. Okay, so far so good. We have a pretty stable stream. I don't know what caused that. Every now and again that happens. I might have to go back down to 450 instead of 500. Upload speed's pretty poor, so I'm just happy we can stream again. That's a big deal to me. All right, I'll be here. I probably should hop off a little bit. At midnight, I'm going to go ahead and close down the stream. But this is kind of nice. Is it? Let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, now the microphone's on. Welcome back, everybody. It's BowserN64. Just hanging out. Hanging loose. With BowserN64. So basically, we're just kind of hanging loose here. Like we're all in the same room, chatting, talking with each other. Hanging out. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And yeah. I'm going to go ahead and eat myself a Cliff Bar here. We're just kind of hanging out, having a good time, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go stop the music. Because after about 2 hours it gets old, you know? Welcome back, Jack's Cat. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for sticking with me so long. I know there's probably not a lot of super exciting happening in this stream. Just kind of, you know, hanging out. I'll have gameplay eventually. But we won't be able to record our consoles anymore unless we shoot the TV screen with a camera. So, it really sucks. I mean, there might be hope. There might be hope to, there might be hope to get it to work, but I don't know. It's kind of jacked up. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that it's not just gameplay all the time, and that's all that people care about, because sometimes it gets hard playing games and talking and stuff, like, especially after working. Like, it's a lot mentally, and it's nice to just kind of hang out and, you know, get to know each other. And it's nice that I don't feel... It's really cool how we can all be in different locations, and yet we can all still communicate with each other. I mean, the internet is an amazing commodity. Oh wow, really? That's cool. Oh, thank you. That's nice. That's sweet of you. You are actually one of the few YouTubers that make videos about how YouTube is all about. You know, like broadcast yourself. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought about, honestly, when I came up with my intro video. I was like, well, if I'm going to broadcast myself, it's going to look something like this. Like, I'm going to do gaming and all that stuff, but I'm not going to say that gaming is going to define me. Like, just because it's the latest game doesn't mean that I have to be in on it or I have to play it. You know, I'd like to, but am I that kind of person? Am I that kind of person that consumes a game in one sitting? No. Do I play through a game in 4 hours and broadcast it? No. I don't have that kind of attention span. I have to work with, like, the way that I live my life. I can't be someone I'm not. And I tried for a while because I didn't want to be, you know, unapproachable or unrelatable or whatever that word is I can't think of right now. And I was just like, you know, I gotta be myself. Like, there's no reason to do this if I can't be myself. And then, you know, that's another thing too, like, how I'm eating on camera right now. It's because I'm so relaxed around you guys. And it's not because I mean to be, like, rude or anything. And I've heard that that's one thing that people get turned off by when people start eating on camera. Well, it's not like I'm going to show you what's in my mouth, you know, like, as I'm eating. But it's like, if I need to eat, gosh darn it, I'm going to eat. You know, it's like, I get tired. Like, this takes energy doing this sometimes, you know. And it's like, everybody has lives when they're not live on screen too, you know. It's like, people aren't just, you know, mannequins that make videos and that's their only life, you know. Oh yeah, well, I did think about it, but then I thought, well, why quit YouTube when I could just stay on YouTube and then also connect with other places like Twitch and Mixer at the same time? Why leave one medium for being, you know, accessible when I could be on all three? So that's mainly what made me stay. But then I met all you. I met so many great people here, like you and James Cox was the hashtag iamacreator community, and best friend in your thread. We compute. What's his name? I had it. It's a super simple name, but there's like probably 10 people that I've met that are like really cool and they keep coming back to my channel and commenting. Okay, yeah, Silver Tapes 2016 is one. Best friend in your thread. Jack's Cat, which is you. Nathan Blake is another. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember everybody. I'm sorry about that. But when I see your username, I know who you are. I remember that. So just don't ever change your username or I won't know anything. It'll be a great way to confuse me. When that came and I was like, no, but then you said you weren't, I was like, dude. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that it mattered that much to you, because I don't know, I feel like YouTube's so big, like, who could care about, like, one person leaving, you know? And that's really cool that y'all care like that. Thank you so much. And I feel bad I haven't been able to be live more, because it's hard to, well, no, we dropped more frames. No, we didn't. Okay. It's hard to be regular with videos, and I'm kind of bad at announcing when I'm going to go live. Because part of it is I don't really know. Like, when my life is predictable, I know, but I can't, I mean, 365 days a year, I don't know when I'm going to be able to predict I can actually go have a live stream. Stuff pops up, you know? So. Oh, you are Nathan! Cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that. Because when people have separate usernames, I get, like, super confused and stuff. And it's nothing personal, it's just, I don't know, I can't keep up with it. And yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. You know, I said I would quit at midnight, but I don't feel like it. And I just started to eat an energy bar, so. Ah, you're undercover. I like it. So how is the microphone working out? Like, basically, I want to show you guys what I did. This is hanging from the ceiling. So it's basically like a big boom microphone. Well, a really tiny boom microphone. USB powered, out of the way. I can get up, I can move around without knocking into it. And it doesn't block my face or my body when I'm on frame, which is really cool. I wish I'd come up with this earlier. So, is the bass pretty good? Is it really trebly, or is it good fidelity? It should be a CD quality sound. It's the best microphone I can use at this moment. So good. But yeah, like I was saying, eating on camera is like, to me, I've always been brought up that the people that you eat with are your family. Like, when you eat with someone, when you have fellowship with someone and you exchange a meal together, that person becomes family, becomes friends, you know? So, I thought, well, seems kind of silly to not eat on camera unless you're like super gross about it, because, I mean, you're basically sharing a meal with somebody across the world, and to me that's awesome. You know, it's like, it's everyone likes to visit, but when you have food, it just makes everything better, you know? And I'm pretty sure all you guys have food to eat too while I'm eating too, so it's not like I can eat and you can't, you know? So, oh, that's awesome. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I just like using the high quality audio, because to me it would drive me nuts if it was fuzzy or anything like that. I thought about getting a lapel microphone, but as long as I have this, I mean, it picks up the whole room. So, you're eating right now too? That's good, yeah. Well, then I don't feel so bad. But I thought that was silly. Like, when people are like, I hate it when people eat on stream. It just really cramps my style. I was like, okay. That's you. Do you. But yeah. Unfortunately, guys, I do have to make the announcement that my, it's so good. This is the best flavor. My laptop computer is now 3 years old. Most of you know what that means if you're a gamer. It means you're basically no longer a gamer by that point. So I'll still be able to run old games on it probably, but all the new ones coming out, it's going to be kind of hard to stream and run them at the same time. Some of you may remember it's in my streams playlist on my main channel page. I streamed Call of Duty Black Ops 3? I think it was 3? Yeah, with the zombies, and I was playing with a friend of mine on that game. And it was really hard to get the stable stream because the game was so demanding of my computer's resources that it didn't have any left over for streaming. So it was really kind of bad. And 5-year-old, 3-year-old tech of memories, I know, right? Yeah. It still runs OBS pretty well though, so that's good. That won't change probably because my demands of OBS are not going to change really much in the future. But don't worry, guys. I've got it all figured out how I'm going to handle it. Our streams may not be quite like they are now, like quite as fancy, but I think I'll have a good middle of the road approach, and it will blow your mind. I'm trying to figure out the perfect way to reveal this huge thing that I'm a part of that allows me to do this. But I don't know, I have this thing, like if I can't use the right words, I just can't create that mood of what I'm feeling, of how awesome it is. I don't want to talk about it until I can, you know? I'm just like that, you know? Oh, that's cool. Wow, you're watching 2 streams at the same time and you actually are making time to watch mine. That means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I wish I had more time to watch other people's streams. It's hard, though, to find that time, because by the time I'm done streaming, it's time for bed. And, you know. That was a good one. You know, it's kind of like a secret tradition that I have to burp on every single video I make, because it used to be just a dumb thing I did, but then I was like, I saw like a pattern happening. Like, I always burped. It was like, it was either one you could hear or either one you couldn't. I was like, you know, my videos are so silly anyway, I don't think I gotta do it. You know, I gotta put it in there. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. For sticking around here. I've thought about streaming on my Xbox One. Oh, yes, I've gotten hate on my vids before, yeah. But real quick, I was thinking about streaming on my Xbox One, but I don't think that the Xbox One has a way to dial back your demands of your bitrate and your keyframe interval, or basically what you're demanding out of your internet connection for us to have a stable stream. I'm barely able to do it with the OBS. So I've really had to tweak a lot of things to get it to look like it does now and still be stable pretty much. And I don't think that the Xbox would be able to handle it. So when we ever do get faster internet, then we will be unlimited on so many things and so many levels. But right now, this is what we got, and I do have plans to do some mobile streams on my phone though. And I told you I was going to do that earlier, but it was hard to do it because I could never get the privacy to do it. So, and I didn't want to be like around a whole bunch of people be like, hey guys, we're streaming. It's awesome. It's super awesome. By the way, the translation for that is, hey guys, we're streaming. That's super awesome. But yeah, I've gotten hate on my videos before, and it can be hard sometimes, just because every time you make a video, you like put yourself out there, and you don't expect that someone would just outright dislike it or say something hurtful, but people do. I think that the people who do that are probably unhappy with their own lives, and when they see someone else that's having a good time making a video, it makes them uncomfortable, so they feel like they have to bring them down. And it can be really hard, and that's but that's just, I guess it's just part of YouTube, you know. That's just part of being in the public eye anyway. I mean, it's not really that different being on YouTube than it is like being on stage. Like, not everybody's gonna like what you do, and things like that. And it's hard not to let it get to you, but the main thing that keeps me going is realizing that I have friends like you, and Silver Tapes 2016, and ooh, I almost had his name. Computer. Yeah, Computer! With a TAH at the end. He's pretty cool too. And of course, oh gosh. Oh, the Fish and Sandwich Show. He's awesome too. He's a good friend. And he actually featured me on his channel. Imagine that. That was so cool. He did a video about me. That was like the coolest moment, like, that I've ever had in my online life. Like having a moment like that. It's just, I don't know. I can't say it because I don't know how to describe it. It's like, that was the most exciting moment that I'd ever experienced, that something actually came out of my online life, you know. Yeah, I need the link to it. It's I'll send you a link. I'll get it for you. I think I downloaded it somewhere too. Actually, no, I didn't. I should have. By the way, has anyone noticed that KeepVid barely works now? Like, I think that's because of copyright and all this stuff, and they're trying to do this YouTube TV thing, that's really hard to download YouTube videos. But yeah, he's a really cool guy. He has great video logs that he does. And I like his little zombie short films and stuff that he does with his wife. That's so awesome. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah, there is always hate lurking on the internet, that's for sure. It's gets really annoying sometimes. I have thought about getting Link's Awakening on the Switch. And that's the one that I forgot about that I said I was gonna get, actually. But it's not, I mean, I feel like I buy so many games, but it takes me forever to finish them. So at this point, I kind of want to finish Breath of the Wild before I get it. And I'm sure I could probably get it on a good sale if I wait a little while, too. Or maybe not. I don't know. Nintendo doesn't put things on sale as much. But that's okay. They're worth it. And they know it too. It's one of the things that kind of discourages me from getting it is Breath of the Wild is actually a totally original game for the Switch, and Link's Awakening is actually kind of a reboot. And it's basically a remaster in some ways. So, and I never played the first game, so I kind of feel like, I don't know about this. Just, you know, experiencing it the remastered way before playing it the original way. Wasn't Link Awakening on Game Boy Advance? I don't remember. I never got into Zelda until Breath of the Wild. Well, no, Ocarina of Time. But I never was like a super fan. I just really liked that game. I'm becoming more of a fan now, though. So I'm glad that I can say I'm a Zelda and Mario fan. And I pretty much have to be a Zelda fan if I get, you know, a case for my Switch that says this. You got buffered crud. I'll fix it. Welcome back, everybody. It's BowserN64 just hanging out. Hanging loose. We're just kind of hanging out, eating Cliff Bars and talking and stuff and doing all this stuff that's a lot of stuff in one sentence, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I restarted the stream. It's 450 now instead of 500 kilobytes per second, so it should be a little stabler. Stabler! It's like Keebler, but it's stabler. Yeah, I try to not stay offline too long, because if I stay offline too long and before I hit stream again, it will actually cut the stream and it'll make a new video. And it's kind of irritating when you want the replay and you have to look through separate videos. Stabler! I know, right? Funny words. By the way, check out the t-shirt. This t-shirt is actually so old. It's I'm having to wear an undershirt underneath this t-shirt because it's so threadbare. There's so many holes in it. People have threatened to throw it away. But you can't tell that on you can't tell that on camera. And if I wear an undershirt, you'll never see the holes. So it's like it's like this design is the best. I can't find it anywhere. I have to keep this shirt. I have no options. If I want a new shirt, it's like $15 to get like a new shirt with Nintendo characters on it. And even if you get those, not all of these characters are on it. These are like all the originals. Got this shirt at Walmart for like 10 bucks. It's crazy luck. Yeah, I think my hair covers it up a lot. But yeah, I know. I really hope that they come out with Donkey Kong 64 too, or a Donkey Kong 64 sequel on the Switch would be awesome too. But I'm not so sure that we're going to see Nintendo 64 games on the Switch. As awesome as it would be, I mean, because I think, honestly, the Switch is going to age extremely well. There's so much to like about it, and it has a magic about it that just doesn't wear off. I think we're starting a new golden age of Nintendo if they keep this up. You know? Hey Google, how cold is it outside?
The temperature in Bedias right now is 45.
And what? I'm not anywhere close to there. That's so messed up. Technology, man. Yeah, I'd like to hear it too. That would be fun. It sounds pretty good if you pump it through a surround sound system like I have. Did you see my video that I did of my subwoofer? I mean, this thing puts out some serious awesome sound. You hear DK rap through that? Man, it's sweet as apple pie. I got the 5.1 surround sound setup. Coconuts. His coconut gun can fire and spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. Huh, DK! Donkey Kong! He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire and spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger and faster and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. Huh, DK. Yeah. Boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, 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 chick. That's like awesome. I go like all Saturday Night Live rapper on it thing. Some dude takes me to his favorite hot dog stand. It says, here's one for free. What? I don't want no hot dog. I threw it on the ground. I don't need no handouts. I'm an adult. You can't hand me a hot dog, man. Wow, really? You think so? I could kill it in a remake of the DK rap? That would be fun. Yeah, that's the best. Lonely Island. You can't beat Lonely Island. That's hilarious. Of course, my parents or my family and no one else pretty much think it's hilarious but me. I'm glad you do too. I think my drink is empty. Oh well. Here we go. I love this. I love the part where he goes up and he takes the birthday cake and he throws it on the ground. My dad's not a phone! Duh! I just nailed this, right? I think I just nailed the audio levels here. I want to see how loud that is. My dad's not a phone! Duh! Actually not bad. I turned it down quite a bit. I can't remember my scene switches. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of angular bars on the chat. I can't quite tell what that is. What is that? Gonna get some water? Sounds good. Emoji. I'm gonna say that it's glitching a bit. Crying laughter emoji. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna BRB in a little bit too. Cause I gotta taking care of business every day. Alright, here's some fun music. BowserN64 will be back soon.
That's just the way it is. In the darkest night I wake up, pondering your name. You're my only love, salvation. My life is not the same, even though I strive and fail. You are there for me, love you are, and will always be. You are God alone, from before time began. You were on your throne. You are God alone. And right now, in the good times and bad, you are on your throne. You are God alone. You're the only God whose power none can contend. You're the only God whose name and praise will never end. You're the only God who's worthy of everything we can give. You are God. That's just the way it is. Watching over every sinner, still find time for me. You're the God who parts the waters and the stormy twisting sea. Surely I could never waver in my constant loyalty. You know all, every creed, place, and need. You are
it is me singing, actually, yes.
Unstoppable, that's what you are. You are God alone. From before time began, you were on your throne. You are God alone.
That's actually You Are God Alone with some extra verses that I wrote for Praise Team, because the song just didn't seem finished and it didn't seem long enough. So I actually wrote 2 extra verses. I believe it's verses 2 and 4. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That means a lot.
This will be the only name that matters to me. The only one whose favor I seek. The only name that matters to me. Yes, Lord. This will be the friendship and affection I need to free my heart and falling on me. The only name that matters to me. Yours is the name that saved me. Mercy and grace and the power that forgave me. And your love is all I've ever needed. This will be the only name.
We have someone watching on Mixer. Thank you so much for joining us. This is BowserN64, just hanging loose. We are just kind of hanging out and answering questions and just kind of eating Cliff Bars and having a good time and stuff like that. And really glad you're here. Appreciate the support. Just kind of playing a little music here while I'm getting situated and getting back to the stream. Stick tight and enjoy.
I will tell my story. There will be one name that I proclaim. Hallelujah, sing that again. When I wake up in the land of glory, with the saints I will tell my story. There will be one name that I proclaim. It's Lord.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed that. And we are going online in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What?
Welcome to YouTube. I make videos.
Whee! Ow! Oh, what happened? Oh, I guess the microphone was on. Oh, I gotta do that again. That was fun. Whee! Wow, that was a lot of bounce. I'm surprised that this bed is still holding together. Okay. Oh yeah, Toad. You never know when he might pop in for a visit. He's not really one to like just kind of pop in unless he knows he can get like some serious attention. Ew, my shoes are on my bed. That's nasty. Who knows where those have been? Ah, there we go. All right, so welcome to Hangin' Loose with BowserN64. We're just kind of basically, yeah, hanging loose and visiting and hanging out with everybody. Real relaxed atmosphere here, nothing special. Not gonna play any games or anything because I'm a little too tired. So, little too tired, not a lot too tired, but just a little too tired. And but anyway, yeah. So, welcome back, guys. So, thank you for joining us on Mixer, whoever you are. We really appreciate it. Unfortunately, I can't see your name unless you comment in the chat. Yeah. Oh, you're getting tired too? Yeah, it's about that time too. Plus there's church tomorrow too. So but see, if I didn't have my microphone the way I have it now, there's no way I could have done and jumped on my bed like that. Hey, I have an idea! I just had the greatest idea! Now, our parents have always told us not to do this, but hey, what do I care, right? Whee! I really hope I don't hit my head on anything. Whee! Whee! I have a microphone, and it's not in the way anymore. It's super exciting. Welcome to BowserN64, as my videos always were. This is the total representation of what my channel is. Total silliness. Woohoo! This feels good, actually. It's like moonwalking. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. Actually, you know, I need to flash that little thing on the screen right now that says, "Do not attempt." This is done by professionals. May be unsafe or cause injury. Whee! Okay, I'm getting tired. Woo! Oh, man. That was awesome. Oh, man. Oh. Woo! except all of my sheets are like destroyed now. Like they're like hanging off the bed. See, I have to like remake the bed now. Oh, that was awesome though. Oh, I know, silliness at its finest. That is the BowserN64 style right there. Black. All right. Gonna fix this up here. Oh, yeah, I kind of worked up a little sweat there. Man, why in the world don't people do that more often? That felt great. That's like Mr. Rogers stuff there. Oh, except my hair's a mess. Oh, I'm glad I didn't step on that cup. Oh, man. Where'd the chat go? Oh, it's not close-up, that's why. Not in close-up scene. It's the close-up scene that has the chat on it. Okay. My mattress is like all ski-wonky and not even hardly on the bed at all. There we go. Gosh, I wonder why. Could it be because I jumped on it? Okay. That's better. Although not really, because covers are still falling off. I'm going to have to dust off my mattress. All this foot garbage on it. Oh, man. Wow. That was intense. That was great. Okay, going back. Where's my keyboard? There it is. This is my controller. Master controller. It's like the Master Sword, but it's a Master Controller. Alright. There we are. Yeah, there goes all that extra energy from that energy bar. You are correct. Have to burn it off somehow, or in this case, jump it off. Hey, does that need, I need jumper cables? Wait, I got, wait. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, let's not. Not quite yet. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold it. Hold it. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Does that mean I need jumper cables? There we go. Oh. Oh, that felt so good. It was like just total non-adultness. Oh. Looks like the stream is way more stable now. That's good. Of course, it only messes up about after 30 minutes of streaming. Okay. I've still got this much bar to finish. One little monkey jumping on the bed and started to jump and jump and got the nickname of Jumper Cable. That's nice. Nice one. For all of you who don't like me eating on camera. It's so good. You know, we might have to do another video just jumping on the bed. Like, that's a whole video. That was pretty great. Oh, cool! You can clip the moment? That's awesome! Yeah, thank you. Please do that. That was, like, classic right there. And probably if I did another video of it, it wouldn't feel, like, as original or, like, as special as it did, like, that first time. First time's always the best. I don't know how long I was jumping, but it seems like forever. I was getting winded. I was like, this is so much fun. I'm really surprised we didn't break the mattress. This is not a great bed frame. I was trying to be gentle though. I didn't give it like the full... I didn't dig my heels in like the full heels into the mattress experience. It's more like just toes, you know? It was totally awesome. Take that, all you guys who don't like me eating on camera. What? What, what? Oh, okay. I'll have to jump on Twitch. Can I take clips too? You have to like clip it as it's live? Or can you clip from the replay? Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm recording an offline copy as we speak anyway, automatically on OBS. So I can look at it instantly. I knew there was a reason I recorded stuff. Yeah, I can upload it too. But, y'all are getting this stream is in the resolution of 480p, right? 480p? Because it's recorded in 480p too. Big brain moment. I know, right? Oh, it's kind of hot in here. Hey, Googly Gox. Wow, it actually heard me. What? EGOT is an acronym for Emmy, Grammy, Oscar and Tony. Used in reference to someone with the rare distinction of winning all 4 major entertainment awards. That is not what I asked for. Hey, Googly Gox. Googly Gox is actually a very large number. It's actually a real word. But I'm surprised Google activates with it. That's hilarious. Hey, Googly. That's hilarious. It put the E. Since I put E on end of Google, it knew to put letter E and search that. It's crazy. Hey, Google. What temperature is it? 45 degrees. Yeah, that feels good for a while. Turn off the heaters. It's actually making a lot of noise, too. You hear that? Nothing? It's silent. Well, I finished my energy bar. You know what that means. Ugh. Wow, however did you know? Dum-ba-da. I'm okay. I got my master controller. I'm good. I got it right here. There we go. Yeah! Woo! Hey, look! It's the world's biggest cell phone. Woohoo! Hello? Hello? Is this a party to which I'm speaking? It is? What? Okay, I want like 10,000 pepperoni pizzas. Oh, never mind. This is the power company. I'm calling you to let you know that your bill is way overdue. Yes, ma'am? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, well, you see, we got complaints that you were using 24 gigawatts of electricity. And we understand that weather machines are a relatively new advancement in technology, but... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, of course. Meet you at 8. And don't be late. Oh, honey. But I ain't got no money, honey. Okay. Well. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You've got 2 options. 1, we give you another day. And then 2, we're going to shut your power off right now. And then... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. Well... Why am I winded? Oh, well... I just got done running across the country for Nerd Awareness, and since Nerd Awareness Week is well, Nerd Awareness Week is it's a kind of, you know, it's a big deal. So, yes, okay. Well, if you pay your bill in full by the end of the month, we should. What? Oh. We have the wrong number. We have the wrong residence. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we apologize for the convenience. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait, come. Okay. Okay, yes, you have a good day. All right. Whee! Woohoo! I'm walking on the moon! On Earth! Yay! This is fun! Although a tad little bit dangerous. Do not attempt. I am a professional. Da, 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 da. da 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 da! Die, stupid pillow! Wah! Okay. Wah! See if I can scream like Luigi. Wah! No, not really. My voice is gone. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Woohoo! That was awesome. Oh. Okay, now I really am tired. Oh my goodness. Oh. 67 times bigger than iPhone 11. I know, right? It's giant keyboard phone. This is not a keyboard phone. This is a BlackBerry #1. It's a BlackBerry version 1. Can't you tell? You know, because they had the little keyboards on the phone. Ah. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Dang it. Yeah, here we go. There you go. All right. This is a BlackBerry. Oh, man. Now, this is what YouTube and Twitch is about. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so tired now. Oh. Wow. I don't think I'll ever grow up. Being grown up is boring. Oh, man. Yepper doodles. I think it's almost that time. I wonder if I can go to... I don't know. There ought to be a way to check the chat. More than just that long of... If I missed messages, hopefully I can see them. That lady was really confused. She thought that she had like power from a different place. It was weird. I've never had that happen before. Oh, okay, here we go. So it's YouTube. Well, the Twitch is No, that's a Twitch chat. So that should be... Well, the Twitch is No, that's a Twitch chat. So that should be... Well, the Twitch is... Wow, this looks really good. It's actually really sharp. Doesn't look bad at all. And it sounds great. Like the microphone is really high quality. Very nice. This is exactly what I've been wanting my streams to look like for a long time. Maybe they looked like that before and I just kind of forgot. Oh, duh! I know what I need to do. I need to go on the Twitch app and then I can check the chat. Duh. Okay. Twitchy. Let's get twitchy. There we go. Facebook Lite. Wish shopping made fun is not what I'm looking for. Twitchy Twitch, yeah. Open Sesame. BowserN64. Enter the code sent to you. Okie dokie smoky. 2111-650-4629 4123 2892 and some odd cents. Where did it go? There it is. 224. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Invalid. Your resistance is futile. Where did it go? I want my text message. That is right. What are you talking about? Weirdo app. Oh, I put too many. That's why. Aha! 7 digits. Okay. Okay. I've got whispers. Oh my gosh, people have been whispering me on Twitch, and I never even... Wow, I feel so bad. These are such old messages. I never go on Twitch. I just broadcast there. Oh, I feel bad. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay. So, 1 viewers. Where's my feed though? Where's the stream? There it is. Okay, I found it. Where's my feed though? Where's the stream? There it is. How do you pause it? Okay, I found it. I don't see a chat. Where's the stream? There it is. How do you pause it? Wow, there's like 3 of me. I don't know. It's like the chat's not... It doesn't have anything on it. It's weird. Chat. That is strange. Is it because Restream is routing the chat? Maybe. It has to be. Strange. Oh, look, it picked me up as a Twitch viewer on the stream. Oh, not to get your hopes up, everybody. It's just me looking at me. I'm watching myself. Let's see. Live chat, maybe? Jelly Duck. Oh, that was Jelly Duck. Yeah, it's hard to read all the way over there at the wall. Well, we have complete stability. I don't see any drop frames at all. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. I'm probably going to stop when you get back because it's getting late here. Hopefully I can stream some tomorrow. I don't have anything to do. Like, I don't have anything to do for a few days. So hopefully I can do some fun streams. It's getting a bit quiet. There we go. My master controller saves the day again. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, the keyframes make it off time a little bit. I figured it would. Okay. Hey, welcome back. Well, thank you everybody for joining the stream, hopping on and off. Thanks so much, whoever's watching on Mixer, appreciate you a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, BowserN64. That's BowserN64. You can also find me on all these places here, so don't forget to follow me on social media and chat with me on Discord. And I'm finally accepting donations through Streamlabs for my streams and YouTube channel, and I'm hoping to officially have some official BowserN64 merchandise someday as well. But you can find me at BowserN64 on Twitch, on Mixer, on Twitter, and at Bowser Koopa on Facebook as well. And yeah, appreciate everybody. There's all the information you need right there. And I haven't streamed in a while, so this has been just kind of like catching up and just having fun, basically. And we definitely did that, especially what we did just a few moments ago after having to burn off all of our energy. That was pretty fun. I don't think that'll get old, honestly. So yeah, thanks for adding me on Switch. Hey, no problem, JaxCat. Anytime. That'll be really great. Hopefully we can play a game together on Scarescraper. That would be great. It'd be so great to play with somebody that I know, you know, instead of just random people online. Yes, I do plan to stream tomorrow. I'm going to try to announce when I'm going to go live way early so that I can have it planned. But in order to do that, I kind of need to know how the day's going to go. And I need to know what's going to happen. If something pops up, I might have to cancel it. But I guess I could still let you know way in advance. I'm going to try to get better about that. So, but yeah, thank you so much everybody for tuning in to Hangin' Loose with BowserN64. This is basically a fairly rare, regular thing that we're hoping to do when I basically just sit back and hang loose and talk with you guys. I mean, it's really fun, kind of a Q&A, although this isn't formally a Q&A stream. But it is fun to do and just hang out and all that. So yeah, like a YouTube video. Yeah, a YouTube video would be a good thing. That'll probably be what I do. Is release a YouTube video with a quick update of whether I'm gonna go live or not. And the time, of course. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like my channel, and thank you so much for supporting me on YouTube. I want to give a big shout out to the #iamacreator community, who have really helped me meet some great friends and stuff here on YouTube, and it's just a great family that I've come to know. And I want to give a big shout out to the other people that I mentioned earlier. JaxCat, also known as JaxCat is one, and then Best Friend in Your Thread, Computer, and Fish and Sandwich Show, and there's so many others I can't remember at the moment, which I'm really sorry about that. But thank you so much for watching, guys. BowserN64 signing out for the night. This has been Hangin' Loose with BowserN64. And I will see you soon. So, guess what, guys? As I always say, I will see you around with another video.